Let's start in child's pose today, with the palms of our hands facing up to the sky. What is it we would like to receive from our practice today? Connecting with our intention as we connect with our breath. Deep breath in and a big sigh. Turn the palms down and inhale, roll yourself up onto all fours, tabletop position. Start to move your body, sway your hips from side to side, dropping your head, releasing your neck. Let the head sway from side to side as you move your hips, the spine. And then we're going to come into our cat-cow sequence. So we're going to look up to the sky, let the belly drop, tailbone lifts, and then exhale, lift your belly, round your back, chin to your chest. Inhale, look up to the sky, pull the chest through the arms to really broaden, and exhale, round your back, chin in, tailbone tucks. Inhale, last time, chest, gaze forward, and then exhale, round. Press into your hands, your shins, your feet as you round the back, and back into your tabletop position. Child's pose, bring your hips to your heels, bow the forehead. Remember, you can always take this whenever you need. Let's make this an active child. Lift up onto your fingertips, elbows, palms of the hands, heels of the hands lift. Shoulders roll away from one another. Really nice to open the upper back and the chest. And then we're going to roll up, releasing that. Come back to all fours. And then from here, downward facing dog, tuck the toes and lift your hips to the sky. And start to march your legs, bending one knee and straightening the other. Sinking each alternate heel into the floor, awakening the backs of your legs. Take a big breath here. Make sure the neck is long. And then let's come to our knees. Let's start to build a flow. We're going to stand on our knees, so you're kneeling. And we're going to open up the heart into a little back bend. Work with your body. Hips to your heels. Bow the head down. Child's pose. Inhale as you come to all fours and exhale into your down dog. Coming down to your knees. Exhaling the hips to your heels. Then inhale, we're going to roll all the way up into kneeling. Lift the chest. Imagine there's a bar behind you. We're lifting up to go over, and exhale back into your child's release. Inhaling onto all fours. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Good. From here, we're going to come down to our knees, hips to our heels for child's pose. Inhale, roll all the way up. This time, arms come into cactus. Pull the arms back. Elbows are bent, opening the heart. Then exhale, hands back to the floor. Child's pose, hips to heels. Release. Round the back. Come back up to all fours and downward facing dog. Beautiful. Shake out your hair. Make sure the neck is relaxed. And let's come forward to plank. A few breaths here. As we work with back bends, equally important we work the strength of the core. Lift your belly up towards spine. And then let's come all the way down onto our belly. Roll yourself down. Let's work with some cobra poses. First, roll the shoulders back. Just lift your chest, little baby. And then exhale, release. To go up higher, take your arms to the edges of your mat, corners of your mat, on your fingertips, and roll up. Navel to spine, maybe a little bit higher. And then exhale, release down. Now bring your hands back by your chest. We're going to lift the chest and the hands at the same time, strengthening your back. Stay lifted. Interlace your hands behind you. Lift the arms away from you as you reach your knuckles to your heels. Good. Keep working that chest open if you want to go even deeper. Lift your legs as well, so the legs and the arms are lifting up away from the floor. Hands are still interlaced behind you. Keep your neck long so your gaze is down to the floor. Beautiful. Last time here, and then release. We're going to press all the way back up to all fours, and then back into our downward facing dog, lengthening the spine. Release your neck. Inhale, scissor the right leg up to the sky. Right leg up to the sky, and we're going to bend the knee for scorpion tail, rolling your right hip over your left. Keep your shoulders square and keep the left knee pointing towards the top of your mat. Let's bring that right foot all the way through between the hands. And we're going to bring the left knee down to the floor, and we're going to come into our low lunge. So you can either keep your hands down or lift the arms up. Palms face one another, shoulders relax. We're going to start to work back bends. Always work with your body. Do what you can. Inhale, you're going to lift the heart up, 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 like you're moving over a bar behind you. You're going to lift up to go over. Take your time, work with the breath. Every inhale we get length, and every exhale we go over. Keep moving the hips forward and down so you stay deep in that lunge. Release the hands to the floor, downward facing dog. And inhale, come back into your plank pose, and exhale back into downward facing dog. Left leg scissors up to the sky, nice and long. Bend the knee, open up the pelvis. Left hip rolls over the right hip, scorpion tail. Keep your shoulders as square as possible, and keep that right knee pointing forward. We're going to bring that left foot between the hands. Back knee comes down. Sink into the lunge, then inhale, reach the arms up. Relax your shoulders. Lengthen through the side of your body. Now you can just stay here, or let's start to work into that back bend. Hands to your lower back, just around the sacrum. Every inhale, you're lifting up, zipping pubic bone to navel. Navel zips up to your ribs. Ribs zip up to the heart. The heart lifts up towards your chin as you work your way into the back bend. And then exhale, we're going to bring the hands back to the floor. This time, step forward into your forward fold. Bow your forehead to your shins. You can just stay in your forward fold or hold opposite elbows and just sway to help lengthen the back, just to counter that back bend. Keep your knees bent, protect your back. Let's inhale, rise up, push into your feet as you reach up to the sky, and exhale your hands to your heart. Good. Now we're going to catch hold of the right foot. So a little bit of a balance here. You can use a wall if you need to. Extend the left leg up, left arm up to the sky. Bring both knees together. Push the right hip forward to help deepen that stretch across the right thigh. And we're just going to hold here, keeping the knees together. Now we're going to release the foot. Bring your knee up towards your chest. Both arms reach up to the sky. We're going to extend the right leg forward, straight as you can, and then bend the knee, release it again. Inhale, extend the leg, and exhale, we're going to just bend the knee, release. One more time, extend, extend, bend the knee. Now step it all the way back to land into a high lunge. Find your balance, take your time. Lengthen out through the waist, relax the shoulders. Beautiful. We're going to take the hands and interlace them behind our back. Press your knuckles towards the back heel and then take a 45-degree bow forward. Strong belly, pull the navel up to your spine. Strong front leg. And then inhale, return back upright. Release the arms, reach them up to the sky. Bring both hands to the floor and step it back into your downward facing dog. Breathing in for your plank pose, strong belly, chest lifts away from the ground. And then exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin roll, or chaturanga. Inhaling into cobra or maybe upward facing dog. And exhaling into downward facing dog. Breathe here. We're going to step or hop our feet to our hands, step or hop, and then take a bow forward. Inhale, push to your feet, open the arms, rise, reach up to the sky, get the body long. And exhale your hands to your heart. Relax the shoulders, release the arms, bend the left leg. We're going to bring the left heel towards our sit bones. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Bring the knees together. And press the front of that left thigh forward so you get a deeper stretch. So the left quadricep and hip flexors. Rooting down through that right leg. We're going to release the foot, bring the knee into the chest. Both arms reach up and extend the left leg. Bend the knee. I know. Extend. It's hard. Bend that left knee again. One more time. Extend the leg. Bend the knee and step it back into your high lunge. So we're working not only on lengthening the hip flexors, but strengthening them as well. Interlace the fingers behind your back, knuckles press down, open the heart, and lean forward. About 45 degrees is all we need so we can strengthen the core and open the chest. Good. We're looking for strength here. And then rising back up, release the arms, take them back up to the sky, and we're going to step back into our downward facing dog. Come down to our knees. And we're going to take the left leg behind the left knee. Right leg extends straight and the right arm reaches up and over the ear. Nice long deep side stretch here. Breathing into that whole right side of the body. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Taking that right leg now, lift it parallel to the floor, we're going to do little pulses. We're going to lift it up and then tap the toe down. Lift the leg up and tap the toe down. And one more time, lift the leg up and hold it here. Bend the knee and try to catch hold of your foot. If you catch the foot, push the foot into your hand and open up your chest into a back bend. Beautiful. Release your neck, release the foot, and let's come back to all fours. Ready for the other side. So now we're going to kick the right foot behind the right knee, roll over so you're on your right hand. Left arm reaches up, left leg's extended. Reaching that left arm above the ear. Beautiful, big side stretch. And then we're going to take that left leg and lift it parallel to the floor. And then we're going to start the pulses again here. So tapping the toe down, lifting up, tap toe down, lift up, tap down, lift up, and then bend the knee, catch hold of the foot, push the foot into the hand and open up the chest. Good, lovely back bend here, pressing into that right arm nice and strong. And then releasing that leg, hands and knees return to the floor. Tuck the toes, lift up into your downward facing dog. Releasing the head, relaxing the jaw, maybe even marching out the legs, bringing some movement, some space back into the body. And then let's come back into our plank pose, strong belly, lift the belly up towards the spine, and then lower down, your choice, inhaling into your back bend, cobra or upward facing dog with the thighs and the knees lifted, exhaling into your downward facing dog. Good. Let's from here step or hop our feet to the top of our mat. Extend and exhale, fold. And then we're going to inhale, press into our feet. Maybe take hold of opposite elbow and sway the body. Or as an alternative, grab hold of the backs of your legs and fold yourself in even more. Beautiful. Inhale, press down as you extend up, halfway lift. Lengthening the back after that back bend, and then exhale, fold back in. We're going to inhale, rise all the way up this time. Reach the arms up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach tall. And then this time interlace your fingers. Flip the palms up to the sky. Sink your tailbone down to the floor and pull the lower belly in to help lengthen the lower back and strengthen the core. And now we're going to catch hold of the right foot. We're going to come into the full dancer's pose. Push the foot into your hand. Think of that bar now in front of you. Lift up to go over it. Lift up to go over it, navel to spine. Hugging in the left thigh around the bone to help support you. Not extending or hyperextending that left leg. Let's release. We're going to extend that right leg forward. Pointing the toes, extend that leg. And we're going to come back into dancers again. So bend the knee, catch hold of the foot, press the foot into the hand, lift that left arm up to go over. Imagine that bar is there, strong with that standing leg. And then release the foot to the floor. Well done. Second side. We're going to release the shoulders. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. Maybe a little back bend here if your body allows, looking up to the ceiling or to the wall behind you. Press down to lift the front body up and then return back to center. Let's do the other side now. Left leg bends. Catch hold of your left foot. Reach the right arm up to the sky. And then start to press the left foot into your hand. Reach the right arm up, 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 up. Imagine that bar is in front of you, so we reach up to go over it. Kicking the foot back as we equally reach forward to find our balance. Try not to hyperextend that right knee. And then we're going to release the leg and try to straighten it as much as you can forward in front of you. Bend the knee again. Let's try our dancer's pose one more time. Kick the foot into the hand. Lift up to go over, up to go over, up to go over. And then we're going to release that when you're ready. As gracefully as you came in, gracefully exit the pose. Both feet land to the floor. Well done. Just take a moment to ground. Then inhale, rise up with the arms. And maybe again that back bend if you're ready. Think of dropping the tailbone, lifting the pubic bone up to your navel, looking back, strong front leg, strong core to lift you back up to center. And just a moment to reach and get tall again. Exhale with length in your spine, bow forward, forehead to shins. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, maybe the hands to your shins, fingertips to floor, or hands even to the thighs, and exhale, fold. Just bringing out length into the spine again. One more time, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Now from here, we're going to take a squat, malasana. So we're going to drop our hips towards our heels lift off the floor. Bringing your heels together and toes out is usually the easiest here, and you can play with the variation of how wide your feet can be. And if this isn't comfortable for your knees, just sit on the floor and come into Baddha Konasana with the feet together, the knees apart. Good. And then we're going to transition onto the floor and we're going to come into boat pose. So lifting your feet in line with your knees, keep the crown of your head long through the sky. If your hip flexors are feeling a bit fatigued and tired, hold the back of your thighs or even take the hands behind you here. Just strengthening that core again after that back bending practice. And then we're going to slowly start to lower ourselves down. So if you can, kick the legs forward as you release down. Belly draws in. And then legs come down. The arms reach all the way back and up overhead. Bend your knees. Hug them into your body to release the back. Maybe even a little rock from side to side. A little massage. And taking our arms out as we start to finish the practice. Drop your knees over to the right side of your mat and turn your gaze to your left arm. Your arms are in line with your shoulders like a T. Slow down your breath. Feel it in the left side of your body. And just rest here. Inhale, bring the knees up to the sky, and as you exhale all the way over to the left side of your mat, let your feet drop, your knees drop. Turn your gaze to the right hand. And just rest. Relax your body. Breathe slowly and deeply. And on your next inhale, knees back up to the sky. Let's take our feet to the floor and extend our legs. Let's come into Savasana. So assuming a comfortable position, if your back is feeling tender, bend your knees. Find some more length and space. Just allow the body to get comfortable. Settle into your breath. And feel the effect on the inner body as the prana, the energy, has been shifted. Relax the outer body to brightly open the inner body. Feel it like a cosmic dance, dancing through every cell of your body. That sensation of sweet surrender. Unconditional joy and bliss. Returning to your breath on your next inhale, take a deep breath in and a big sigh. Stretch and yawn, maybe the arms up and overhead, bringing the knees into your chest. Gently roll over to your right side. Take a moment just to pause. And then rolling yourself up. Come up as slowly, as lazily as you can. Thank you so much for practicing with us. Let's bring our hands to our heart. And a little bow. Namaste.